If you want to learn how to build a successful short form agency, then you also need to know what not to do. It seems as if everyone and their mother wants to start a short form agency, but to be frank, 99% of them are doing it wrong. And this is from the outreach to personal branding to service delivery and so much more. I've been running my short form agency for 9 months now, and I have experienced true highs and true lows. We're talking 5-figure weeks to almost losing 5 clients in a week. So I'm telling you right now, if you want to be one of the best short form agencies in the world, then keep watching, because what I'm about to say you will not hear anywhere else. In this video, I'll go over 4 questions. What is a true short form agency? What should you offer in your agency? How do you build a personal brand for your agency? And stick to the end where I answer the difficult question of how do you build a team of editors and scale your agency? Let's start with the most important question. What is a true short form agency? Is it where some guy sends you a video and you put captions on it and send it right back? No, absolutely not. A short form agency should be an agency that utilizes short form content as a funnel. It's about turning views into dollars. Why in the world would someone pay you $2,000 to put captions on 30 videos when they just get a few views? At that point, they can just go use AI to edit their content. So the golden nugget that you need is personalization and an actual funnel. Well, what does a funnel look like? This is actually going to depend on the client, but I'll show you 2 examples. We have podcasts and coaches. With the podcast, the goal is to capture a target audience. And you do this by clipping a funny, controversial, and even intriguing moment in the podcast. This will then funnel the viewer from the short video to the long form video of the podcast, ultimately getting them to subscribe or at least giving the client some ad revenue. Remember that you are an agency, so the client is paying you X amount of dollars and expecting to return more dollars than they invested, or they at least expect unquantifiable value that the content brings with brand awareness. Now let's talk about coaches, which is the vast majority of my clients. There are thousands and thousands of coaches out there, which means that there's thousands and thousands of potential clients out there for you. But how do you actually utilize short form content as a funnel for these coaches? Well, most of these coaches either have a newsletter, course, or high ticket training that they're trying to sell, and they need to reach what is called a target audience. A target audience is a specific group of people which a product, service, or message is intended to reach to. So for example, let's say one of your clients is a fitness coach who appeals to single moms trying to lose weight while eating their favorite foods. Well, then the target audience would be those single moms. So the content has to captivate that audience and funnel them into the coach's ecosystem. And the way that the content will captivate them is one, through the editing, but also the way that it's scripted and posted. Because I'm telling you right now, if you have this missing piece that most short form agencies lack and that most YouTubers don't talk about, then you will be able to close anyone and they will be around for a long time. So this brings us to our second question. What should I offer in my short form agency? All right, hear me out. I have nothing against you guys that just offer editing, but I truly believe that that service is very hard to scale and sustain. And to be frank, AI is gonna knock out most short form agencies that just offer editing. So if you wanna be one of the best agencies and fight the AI bots, first you should probably subscribe to my channel, because I'll be dropping crazy amounts of value like this video every single week. But with that aside, you need to have personalization and lots of knowledge on the content and algorithms. Now, if you don't have those things, it's completely fine. You can actually take your agency to the next level by offering content redistribution. So not only will you edit their content, you're now gonna post it on all the platforms for them. This means Instagram and Facebook Reels, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. And you can actually automate this by using Metrical or Repurpose.io. But to be honest, I don't think these short platforms favor third-party apps. So if anything, you need to post it manually or get a VA to post it. Now, if you want to be like the short form king, then you need to add this final pillar to your offer: content coaching. This has quite literally been key for me to actually turn views into dollars. In my agency, we have creative and coaching calls. And essentially, we dive into my clients' brands and we identify their target audience, their pain points, trends in their niche, and ultimately what they're trying to sell. Now, once we understand this, my team and I will script the videos for them. For examples, with one of my first clients, Josh, we scripted and edited his video. The hook called out a target audience of people who are stiff and sore. And we also added a call to action that said, DM me fit if you want a free guide. This video on Instagram is now over 450,000 views, and it currently has over 500 shares. So Josh actually closed around 15 clients from that video, which resulted in over $20,000 in revenue. So instead of just editing, spice up your offer with at least content redistribution. And once you're more experienced, you can offer editing, writing, posting, and coaching. Now, one of the easiest and fastest ways that I obtain clients is actually through my personal brand. In fact, I just signed my highest paying client on the longest contract ever this week, and this was because he found me on TikTok. So this brings us to our third question. How do you build a personal brand for your short form agency? Personally, I have mixed emotions about this, and to be transparent with you, I don't do it the right way. I will say that if you just post Canva graphics that say, "Oh, you need to post short form content," that, my friend, will not cut it. In fact, if you only post Canva graphics, then you are doomed. If you are a short form agency, you must be posting short form content. This is a non-negotiable. You have to practice what you preach. Would you buy business training from Alex Hormozi or some random guy with 2 posts? Obviously Hormozi, because he's established personality, credibility, and authority in business with his content. So you need to do the same. You need to make content about, well, short form content. You can talk about different podcasts and why they go viral, different styles that creators use, or even the importance of call to actions. The possibilities are endless. Now, it's highly suggested that you only post this type of content for your personal brand. And like I said, my approach is a little different, and I'm not saying it's the right way. But if you look at my Instagram, I have a fine line between my business and my lifestyle. And to be honest, it's because that's just what I like to do, and I believe it shows the clients that I'm human. And on the other side, it also shows them that I have a lot of knowledge and credibility in the content industry. But I do have 2 other pages, which is my Short Form King account and my agency, and that's where I post all videos. So if you take this route of personal branding where you only post short form content on Instagram, I just advise that you get super creative with your content. Trust me, no one cares about, oh, the 3 best ways to do SMA outreach, or oh, here's 3 ways to get likes. You need to be creative and unique. Now, once you are creative and unique, you'll get a lot of inbound, which means you're finally scaling. And I don't know about you, but if you have 5 clients needing 30 videos a month, I would not want to edit all that. So this brings us to our 4th and final question. How do you build a team of editors and scale your short form agency? A team of editors is absolutely needed. Now, I've been blessed to have a lot of previous content experience, so I was literally editing my first 4 clients' content, but I was finally tired of staying up till 4 a.m. and not having time to scale or do any more outreach. It pretty much became a 9 to 5, which obviously is not the goal of an agency. Now, I know a lot of you are curious or stuck on how to find editors. Well, it's actually pretty easy. My 2 recommendations is literally going on Instagram and searching short form freelancer editor, and you will find a lot of potential editors there. Or go to sites like Upwork where you can post official job listings, and you can put descriptions, pay, hours expected, etc., etc. And if you want a full in-depth video on that, go check out my boy Harvey. I put his video below. He made a full in-depth guide on job listings, interviewing, setting standards, and literally hiring short form editors. To be transparent, the way that I obtained editors was a lot different. Because I was early to the game and was already posting short form content, I got a lot of inbound from editors that way. So what I did is I reviewed their talents and their expectations, such as pay, the hours of work, and I got them under a contract with my agency where they only work for me. Now, having strong communications with your client is key, but also your editors. So in conclusion, there are a lot of moving parts that goes into a successful and sustainable short form agency. Remember that the name of the game is to provide high quality results while scaling. And I really challenge you to keep learning anything and everything about content, such as the algorithms, the different styles creators use, because content is not going away. Content will forever be the billboard for coaches, podcasts, and businesses. So you need to capitalize on that. I hope this gave you guys a better understanding of what a true short form agency is. And I know there can be a lot of FUD and shiny object syndrome out there. So make sure if you do it right. But don't forget to be creative about it. Now, if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe, because I'm going to continue to give you the true ins and outs of the short form agency world. Comment down below if you have any questions or topics that you want me to go over. I'll see you guys in the next one.